Hello viewers, it is time for Crime and Road Safety Watch, a program brought to you by the Zimbabwe Republic Police in partnership with the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe. My name is Onisisa Sivanda. The ZRP would like to remind members of the public to protect their money from online fraudsters who use various methods to dupe them of their hard-earned cash. Of late, a number of people fell victim to the infamous online Ponzi scheme, namely eCreator. On this platform, people will join using a link where they will be required to deposit money ranging from 15 United States dollars to 100 United States dollars on the basis that they will get more money in return. However, the scheme did not honor its promises. A number of reports were made to the police, leading to the arrest of one suspect, Zhao Xiaotong, aged 39, a foreign national, in connection with these fraud cases. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is inviting members of the public who might have been duped through eCreator to report at any nearest police establishment. Moving on, CID Property Bulawayo apprehended 2 accused persons for cases of unlawful entry and theft. One of the accused, known as Joel, was arrested in the Central Business District of Bulawayo by detectives from CID Property.
Joel broke into more than 17 premises from period extending between June 2022 to date. He was targeting business premises including our Mhlathandlela government complex amongst others, where he stole more than 18 laptops and cash from those buildings. He was monitoring the occupants as they closed. He would break into during the night using iron bars and stealing these properties. Through community policing initiatives, our detectives in Bulawayo, CID Property, received information that he was selling some sandals in town, and they reacted, leading to his arrest. This accused person stole property to the value of 30,000 United States dollars, and the property worth 7,000 United States dollars was recovered.
The other one, Bongani Chuma, was arrested by detectives from CID Western Commonage.
Members of CID Westcom received a tip-off in regards to an accused person, Bongani Chuma, who was involved in a break-in which occurred at a business premises within the CBD area. Acting on that information, detectives then followed up on the case, where they managed to lure the accused person, posing as potential buyers as he was trying to dispose of the laptops that he had stolen at the business premises. They then managed to arrest him and recovered some of the property which he had at hand. Further to their investigations, they then carried out a search and recovered further properties in regards to tablets and other cell phones. During the interview, detectives also established that he had also disposed some of the property, and through the tracking system which was installed in some of the gadgets, they managed to recover about 8 laptops which were disposed in Harare. And after the arrest of the accused person, we further made other recoveries within Bulawayo CBT area, which totaled about $7,800.
I closed my surgery at 2 o'clock. And then in the morning when I came on Monday, I found that the surgery had been broken. All the doors were closed, only one door was open. I wondered how they managed to enter. But when I went inside, the laptop and the TV were stolen, and some cash that were in the drawers, they were all stolen. I rushed the police and made a report. 2 weeks they phoned me to say I must come to the CID stores to identify some stuff. I went there and found out that my TV and my laptop were all there.
In other news, police in Marondera have impounded a number of vehicles in an ongoing operation codenamed Tame the Jungle for various offences. Let us hear more.
In compliance with the ongoing operation codenamed Tame the Jungle, here in Marondera, we have impounded 118 vehicles for various offences, which include no current vehicle licenses, no operator's license, no insurance. As the police, we are hereby appealing to members of the public to use public service vehicles and avoid these illegal pirate taxis, for they might fall prey to robbers. We therefore warn those who might wish or who might want to commit similar offences that we are firm on the ground.
That story brings us to the end of the first segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. Join us shortly. We're in the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. In a disturbing story, St. Mary's Police in Chitungwiza is investigating a murder case which occurred recently. We had the opportunity to speak to the officer in charge, ZRP St. Mary's, over the phone for more.
ZRP St. Mary's had a murder case which occurred at 2 Stars nightclub, Uriadzo Shops, on 2 July 2023 at around 01:30 hours in the morning. Deceased Kelvin Muchirwei, 25 years, was stabbed with a knife by accused Timothy Mujaji, who is 26 years. Accused Timothy Mujaji stabbed the deceased Kelvin Muchirwei on the right pelvis after a misunderstanding over spilled beer belonging to accused's girlfriend, which the deceased had upsetted while dancing in the nightclub. ZRP St. Mary's managed to locate and arrest him at Chikwana Shops. As police, we urge members of the public to solve their problems amicably and not by using violence means.
Moving on, sexual offences targeted at minors is a cause for concern to the police. The ZRP is investigating a sexual offence involving a minor which occurred in Harare recently.
Victim-friendly unit Glenora Police, we assist with a case of rape involving a minor from our policing area. Circumstances are that the victim was found alone at home by the accused, who is a vendor. Initial investigations indicate that when the accused realized that the parents were not at home on that day in question, he asked the little girl to get some Vaseline from the house. Little did the girl know that the culprit had bad intention. The accused then followed the victim into the house and raped her. Before the accused left the house, the maid, who was washing clothes on the other side of the house, entered the house and saw the victim and the rapist half-dressed. The maid then screamed for help from neighbors, who then surrounded the house and apprehended the accused. A police report was made. We brought the accused to the police station. He has since appeared in court and was remanded in custody to the 20th of July 2023. The accused is Peter Stoll and aged 56 years. We thank the members of the public for assisting the police in apprehending the accused person timeously.
Moving on to this week's road safety segment, the government, through the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructural Development, continues on its efforts to improve road safety through rehabilitation of the country's roads. Recently, the Minister of Transport and Infrastructural Development, Honorable Felix Mona, officially opened to traffic the newly constructed 15-kilometer dual carriageway along Harare-Masvingo Highway.
If you remember very well, 2, 3, 4 years ago, this road was in a sorry state. But where we are today, we are walking the talk. We promised the people of Zimbabwe that we are going to rehabilitate this road. And we break as a ministry to say to date, we've opened 450 kilometers of this stretch. Starting from Bay Bridge to Harare and now we're gravitating towards Chirundu. But precisely if you talk of Harare, we are only left with 110 kilometers to connect. That's 560 to the toll gate and 580 to the post office. But if you've seen, after the toll gate, we are busy again creating the detour. We are working on the road, and there is no section that hasn't been attended to as we speak. But I want to thank the Second Republic. Why? Because we are tapping into the fiscus. Unlike other jurisdictions where you are supported by multilateral lenders, here in Zimbabwe we are using our own funds. And I'm happy that not only the funds, but the people of Zimbabwe. Today, the 15 kilometers that we are witnessing, and you to be a testimony to the motorists, they are alluding to the fact that this is world class. And we are happy as a ministry that we have scoped the entire nation in terms of the road network. Why it is also very important that the road network does connect to the economic activities that we see as a nation. Where we have started the dualization, it means we'll go straight up to the main post office and we'll then start going to the west, where we are rehabilitating the Harare-Chirondo road. So dualization, the noble and the ideal situation is we are going to be rehabilitating the entire road back to Beitbridge. But already we've started this 36 kilometers that you have seen, and also we have another 40 kilometers going towards Chirondo. So this is a project that we've started, and we are happy that we've started on this stretch. And we also, if you remember very well, as you then go towards Blawai, we've done the dualization 40 kilometer again after the toll gate. And if you go to Marondera, we are up to Melfort now as we speak, the dualization matrix that we are taking as a ministry. And the scoping of the roads is something that is amazing. Because if you would see what we used to have in terms of the road network in the last 5 years, the sorry state of our roads and what we are witnessing today, this is something that we must commend and applaud ourselves as Zimbabweans. And to any reasonable Zimbabwean would see, would hear for him or herself that purely work is being done when we're opening the road. It also the opportune time to interact with the passengers in a number of buses, where we're also asking them whether the drivers are actually driving respecting the rules and the regulations on our roads. And they were alluding to the fact that yes, they were traveling well, but above all, the buses are racing against each other on these highways, which is also something that we must continue educating the masses and also saying to the pedestrians, to the motorists, the need to uphold the rules whenever you embark on a journey. And we are saying as a nation, through Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe, you see ourselves accelerating the awareness program to the motorists so that they respect the laws of the road.
With that story, we'll take a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. Welcome to the third and final segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. One of the responsibilities of the police service is to protect the lives of the people. In line with this mandate, the ZRP is taking a leading role in fighting drug and substance use, a cancer which exposes people to health risks and suicidal tendencies, among others, causing ill health and in some cases premature deaths. This past week, the police conducted a mega anti-drug and substance awareness campaign at Epworth High in Harare, targeting school children. The Chief Staff Officer Training and Development in the ZRP, Commissioner Priscilla Makotose, represented the Commissioner General of Police, Thandabantu Godwin Matanga, as the guest of honor.
I am particularly elated by the fact that this event's primary focus is on children. Indeed, any forward-looking society invests considerable efforts in protecting and mentoring its young ones into model citizens. It therefore behoves me to acknowledge these colorful events as not only well thought out, but a vital platform for us to converge as we collectively seek to protect our children from the snare of drug abuse. This speaks volumes of our collective commitment to save the children from this social ill that has plagued our nation. The poetry recitals, songs and dance, as well as the march and the echo address against the drug and substance abuse we have witnessed today, all speak to the deep-seated resolve by our youth to break free from the scourge of drugs. It is, in my view, an earnest cry for our help by our children. On their parts as young people, they can only abstain from drugs. But it remains our responsibility as parents to foster and bring faith communities that hedge our youth from the dangers of drug abuse and addiction. It is thus imperative that as parents, teachers, the police, civic community and the church, we all put our hands on deck and re-echo this resolve by our children.
The event was organized in partnership with other stakeholders, including the Ministry of Health and Childcare, the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education, the World Health Organization, and non-governmental organizations such as Pamumvuri and Mshandira Pamwe, among others.
Drugs promise us happiness, but what they only provide are multiple problems, not to mention a multitude of diseases it harbors in its arms and backpack. Drugs have a chemical which makes one like them more, therefore addiction. Addiction for me means addition of funds on your medical bills. Because when you take drugs, you become ill. So addiction means addition of funds on your medical bills. Drugs tamper with your psychological well-being and the brain at large, thus leading to mental health problems, and that person becomes a problem to the whole community. All because of Guka, Cambra. Cambra only costs $1, but at the end of the day, Cambra will cost your life. Drugs have robbed us of our more productive generation, as the more productive generation of our country are the youth.
In other news, the ZRP Women Network Harare chapter held their training conference, which comes just after the SAPCO Regional Women Network Training Conference. The event was officially opened by the officer commanding Harare Province, Commissioner Wanda Tembo.
Women's empowerment and participation at the highest level in the workplace is important for any growth in any organization. The Zimbabwe Public Police values women and their concerns, something that is culminated into the formation of this Women Network initiative. The strategic plan for Women Network has 4 key result areas: training and development, which is the most important one, equal job opportunities, combating sexual and gender-based violence, nation building and social responsibility. The training workshop we are having is part of the training and development key result area. Therefore, this workshop is set, among other things, to deliberate and train members on the pertinent issues that were discussed on that particular workshop. I believe that the content of this workshop has been modeled after the preceding regional workshop. It is my hope that you are all going to benefit immensely from this training program, which is laden with important subjects such as health and wellness, public speaking, personal mastery, gender-based violence, disaster management, nation building, leadership and management, among other things.
Our reporter spoke to some of the workshop participants.
We are joined by Assistant Inspector Faith Kaseke, who's one of the participants at the ZRP Harare Women Network. Assistant Inspector Kaseke, may you tell us what is the background behind this workshop?
Thank you very much, Assistant Inspector Kanyani. The Zimbabwe Republic Police Harare Province Women's Network Workshop, which is going to be held for 2 days, and where we are aiming to empower women with certain subjects and topics that cover and enlighten them in terms of things such as disaster management and any other topics that will help them in the policing terrain.
I heard about sexual harassment.
Yes.
I heard about gender issues.
Yes, we are covering sexual harassment and the policing at workplaces. We also have health issues that affect women, and also peace building and peacemaking.
We are happy to attend this two-day workshop on Women Network. As we are being capacitated in this workshop, we're looking forward to going back to our districts or stations, use the information that we gained here in our policing terrain.
From that story, we move on to people on the police wanted list. ZRP Dete is looking for Edwin Tendai Makuwe, aged 40, of Wange National Park Main Camp, Wange, for a case of fraud. Philippa Chidezwa, of house number 9, Mubaiwa, Zengeza 3, Harare, is wanted by St. Mary's Police for a case of attempted murder. Marimba Police is looking for Darlington Mutizwa, of house number 319, Korobra Way, Mufakose, Harare, for a case of attempted murder. Should you have any information that may assist in the location of any of those people, feel free to visit any nearest police establishment or contact us on the following details. Our National Complaints Desk number is 0242 703 631. Visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw or email us on feedback@zrp.gov.zw. You can also get in touch with us on our Twitter handle @PoliceZimbabwe or like us on our ZRP Facebook page, Zimbabwe Republic Police. You can also watch all Crime and Road Safety Watch episodes on ZRP YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. It has been a pleasure having you along. From me, Onesisa Sibanda, and the crew behind the scenes, we look forward to seeing you again next week, same time, same place. Until then, pleasant viewing.